I am so excited. Today I get to share with you a new Cricut material. It's called ColourPop Iron-On. And what it does is it's two colors. So the top surface of the iron-on is black, but then underneath, in this case, I used pink. The undercolor is actually pink, so when you press it on, all of your edges are going to show in that undercolor. I usually leave my iron-on the mat to weed it out. I find that it makes it a little bit easier. This design is going to be for a shirt for my granddaughter. And it would have probably been better if I would have been on a bigger shirt so I could make a bigger design where it could really show off the ColourPop iron-on. But I'm so excited to see how this turns out. And this is weeding great. You do want to take your time when weeding these thicker iron-ons just to make sure that it cut through all the way and you don't accidentally tear something. This specific design, I was lucky enough to have some help from Louise Beauregard. I kind of told her what I wanted and the words I wanted to use and the font I wanted to use, and she made it happen for me. I would also suggest use a green mat, not a blue one. Okay, so as you can see, that weeded out really nice. Now let's go get the centers. If you are doing something with this particular iron-on, you're going to want something with big chunky lines. This stuff is kind of thick and it's going to show off the features a lot better with something thick. Like the font that I chose was, I believe it's BFC Beefcakes. I love this font because it's really easy to read and it's super chunky and clean and it doesn't have any pointy parts or really any intricate parts. Well, unless of course you make it tiny. Now these little hearts might be a test because bigger and bolder is better with this particular iron-on. So we will see how this comes out. I cut this using the setting and design space just for the ColourPop iron-on, and as you can see, it came out awesome. Let's see. Okay, so you can see now the front is going to be black. And then the edges are going to look pink. Okay, now that we've got our design weeded out, I'm going to be using Cricut's Teflon heat resistant sheets. I purchased 2 boxes of these because I like to cut my Teflon sheets into various sizes that work best for the way I use them. So I'm going to take this one. Because I'm working on a child's shirt, I don't really need a full sheet of iron-on. I think, as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to make this one about 8 inches. Now the question of will I cut it straight? These Teflon sheets are super easy to cut. Just any basic scissors, even the little Cricut scissors will cut it. I just needed to cut up a big sheet, so I grabbed a bigger pair of scissors. Okay, now I have 2 pieces. I'll probably leave this one full size. And then this one, as you can see, I cut it nowhere near straight. I think I'm going to cut this one down to, let's go to about 7 inches. That'll give me a small piece and a bigger piece. Okay, and for this design, as you can see, that's kind of perfect. Let's see, I've got some extra carrier sheet here. I'm going to go ahead and trim that down so I can kind of find my center easier. Okay, now when doing any kind of iron-on, you are going to want to lint roll your shirt or whatever you're ironing onto. I tend to love using this wider lint roller because then I can get the whole thing in one swipe. I found this on Amazon and it's just amazing. I also love that it has a built-in cover to keep it clean. Okay, this will give you a little bit more of a puffed up design if you press it on a hard surface. So I'm going to use my bamboo cutting board for that. And for my preheat, I'm going to fold my shirt in half. Make sure that's actually in half all the way down. I'm going to set it diagonally just so you guys can see it better. I'm going to use my pre-press in order to press a line down the center. That will help me with lining up my design on the shirt. The temperature for this particular product is 280 degrees and you're supposed to go 13 seconds with firm pressure. Firm pressure does not mean standing on your easy press. It just means push. Give it a good lean. Okay, that should be good. Okay, now as you can see, I've got this nice crease down the middle that I can now use on my design to find my center. I'm just going to pinch the top and the bottom to give myself a little crease. And this shirt is for a child, so I'm only going to go maybe 2 fingers down from the neck. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now I'm going to use my little piece to put on top to protect my shirt. And because this needs firm pressure, you're going to want to be careful. Don't get your press sitting on top of these seams because it'll keep it from pressing evenly. I'm going to look and make sure I'm not on top of the seam. Hit the go button and lean. And this is also a cold peel, so you're going to want to make sure you let it completely cool before you try to peel the carrier sheet off. I am so excited to see how this turns out. Okay, and if we move all of our stuff, it will cool down faster. Oh my gosh, I'm already so excited I can see what it sort of looks like. Okay, so some tips for this product. It is machine washable, but you want to wash it on cold, delicate cycle, and tumble dry low. Personally, I don't usually dry my iron-on stuff. I just hang it up and let it hang dry. I would also suggest turning it inside out to help protect your design. Normally, I would have my little mini Easy Press out here with me, just in case something doesn't stick. But I forgot to bring it with me. So here's hoping. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks amazing. I'm going to peel slow because I want to make sure that if something didn't stick that I can just lay this back down and repress it. Looks like it all stuck really well. this is where I want to be careful, is on this heart. That line was kind of thin. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I wish there was field of vision because this is so chunky. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty chunky. I would say probably 1/16 of an inch. How cute is that? I just love this. I hope you guys try it out, and I think you'll love it as much as I do. Happy crafting!